Moving on to the camp of Sammy Gyamfi. Sammy Gyamfi atade or sheno a gold because or a GoldBod CEO. But then this is definitely not real. But yeah, the atade we are sheno social media. This is the picture air trendy. Now it is coming at the back. Reporter Abasisia Air Party says Sammy Gyamfi, he being the GoldBod CEO. Oh wow, and IMF4 Eden Carter Biba say GoldBod as an agency no Jumano Mudi no Omaboka. Omaboka $240 million. Now, Sammy Gyamfi initially on church on Sembebre, and he says, "Say we need to put this blame on if there's any, if I say, off-taker fees near the idea. Yemfa blame the Emma Bank of Ghana because what the GoldBod does is just take the gold and give it to Bank of Ghana. Asa, their job ends there. And so, I think in 24 hours when you say I post mysteriously, Ayira Sammy Gyamfi GoldBod ana or and I say obo BOG say you blame BOG for the $240 million ayira no ayira o delete and a BOG the Bank of Ghana edit statement eba say losses need there omuntimi nka hu nsem bebre but issue on say GoldBod no ma generate ska boy reserves near there. No, so there are three things which is coming off this and be never be to screens. Number one, Bank of Ghana Abe announces say early next year they'll stop doing this trading gold near there. They'll leave everything to GoldBod. Number two, this same Bank of Ghana must answer in same about to say they are expected to exit IMF by August 2026 next year. And also GoldBod and also Bank of Ghana, they are saying that now they welcome IMF in some of my camp, but then they welcome constructive criticism. So let's put this on the screens because in same Bibriaba and there are lots of reactions. Imani Ghana Munina Ababe Kasa. Many people are saying that we've been saying this for years, for months. Say Niema Ekosu GoldBod hono enye. But you can't. Oko kani akaso o time aban bi ana sebiu ejuma na NDC aban ne no weni enje wana sebiu you be a hate on it. Inti ye nema bebre ebe to screen so for you to know exactly what is really going on, even what some people are saying. But primarily no amount for bebre air party say Sammy Gyamfi he should be arrested. Inti ye nhwe ade we because you see media stations are started e kan once or say Sammy Gyamfi aton sika kokko aboka IMF reports. Into which way eba ya we'll come back to this, but I want you to concentrate on same way Oka says Sammy Gyamfi aton good abokano. And I say the GoldBod math what $240 million could buy for Ghana. It's a much near Masa Kana Sammy Gyamfi ni GoldBod IMF4 say Oma Bokano. So $240 million. Omo share what this thing can do. But you see, we know you better back to this later because I really desperately want to look at in Sema Obiti say Imani Ghana or more company say next year need the Obibeko jail. Do you have say or say Sammy Gyamfi in Sawam is a done deal for him in 2029. This came after reports and Joshua say who sells gold and run at losses. But then Yanko a very important figure or also all chess from the look of things and also how a near Malcono I was say Mahama or did Nini or say Oyini na or Shenyama Ekosuye one person you be the corner so Richard Gyamfi or say GoldBod didn't exactly earn $10 billion because now Sammy Gyamfi previous no church or say GoldBod generated $10 billion. No, but say no correct. Per IMF reports, GoldBod did not exactly earn $10 billion. They got over $100 billion from BOG to buy gold, flipped it into $10 billion forex, and somehow Ghana has short change for $240 million. Sammy Gyamfi defense. I didn't do it. Ask Bank of Ghana. Sammy Gyamfi reminds me of Shaggy's hit track. It wasn't me. The future is pregnant. Now, the entire assembly name for all kinds of assembly is because in some way by now Sammy Gyamfi blame me. He was pointing fingers at the Bank of Ghana. See, I will delete this tweet, Ama Menoka saying you to say there's tension really going on because San and Sammy Air Corner also who says Sammy Gyamfi his job could be at risk. Into Sebu. I was the BCB and I was the Otimi the Ebekasa. Now this came at a crucial time as Sammy Gyamfi, all touting in fact posti way shortly after IMF4 Babe Kasano. On posti ade we say breaking news yesterday the GoldBod surpassed its 2025 small-scale gold export target of 100 tons, generating over $100 million in foreign exchange for the country, unprecedented. And IMF was hold up. Bema uye mistake ewa hase because in some na okano dodo wana sebiu it doesn't make sense. Now I told you say amount for be akasa in regards with a year in sema akosono. We'll read some. These are people amuye economists. These are people for the past previous months. They've been warning and say bibi ana nyamana ekoso GoldBod hono yantinasi yanka wansem ni an stop Sammy Gyamfi Ghana ebeboka. In fact, people and the NDC people were dismissive of this fact, saying say a propaganda. But then with a year IMF in some media babe to jano, Mitmaka say it is only vindicative say in some nasanko for kano anka I was see take your serious. Still the Bank of Ghana and also a GoldBod there patch say Ghana for munya abutoyem because they are also investigating and looking into this issue. Now, yebedi kan ko nipa another first person also odin sembi ebe tuja about this whole issue about GoldBod and even how I know ka say losses are abano according to some people if Ghana is any serious country by now Sammy Gyamfi should either be in two places sacked and as a be in jail, but then it is not me. And yamina me decide. Yensha has said the whole screens no so. Ewa has said, if you Alfred, or say call me Alfredo or no, ayobia or no so economist. Or say there have been losses. This is the data provided by government, not something pulled out of thin air. Just as GoldBod claims credit for all positive developments in the country related to forests, the losses should not be downplayed or dismissed as speculative. In our pay patch say. Losses are back Ghana yaboka because IMF amount now no conjure figures no GoldBod ankasa any Bank of Ghana edit sa document we and now others report we come IMF for say we are in the IMF program, so these particular documents are day in day out. You guys request to assess how we are doing as a country if we're on the right path no I'm a film na IMF okay see and your GoldBod your Bank of Ghana, your intervention programs be but then share GoldBod off taker fees na cost Ghana ka $214 million in just a span of 8 months, which means a twice within a space of even 3 years. Ghana beboka and a GoldBod beboka $1 billion. And our party says, IMF in the past, Ghana's economy is now doing well. Mahama in implementations or there to join Buano. Na omobo GoldBod ne Bank of Ghana baso no mani agene saa so na nipa na obo abaso no oka wasema no so otiawa e say wutie, and that is exactly what this particular man is saying. So we shouldn't dismiss this or make this a political statement. Also, we do not label forest inflows as speculative simply because they have not been audited. You cannot claim credit for the positive and then quickly dismiss the negative. The same thing happens when the environmental costs through Galamsey are mentioned. That's not how honest and comprehensive analysis works. Osanso to also said, most importantly, what lessons will be learned? Most importantly, what lessons will be learned to reduce these losses going into the new year? Whether GoldBod fully takes over the value chain with 279 million seed capital allocated in the 2025 budget, the CEO agreed with me that if the current pricing model of buying at a premium and selling at a discount does not change, the seed capital will quickly be depleted. The GoldBod must succeed, and that success must be measured properly, not by cherry picking good news stories while discounting undesirable outcomes. He was actually reacting to Bright Simmons in summer. Bright Simmons wahasi ana all patches say afisia pa o manche GoldBod as Sammy Gyamfi, you have forced me out of my bronya break anyways, all for Ghana and also obetche na adrian all patches say GoldBod the omo yene say omuto gold na boarding according to a year Alfredo no omuto gold na boarding no ma ba beton gold no a discount inti sika anka omudi business no abroni betimaka say working capital the all this 30 business no it is being depleted because it's like you are not working at a profit, you are working just to keep the business. The profits in there will make it, and in fair no because of operational costs anyhow nyema cost so ne kan kitin a born hidden costs no you tend to run at a loss, and that is exactly what IMF is saying here. Now Yankwa in Sema na yanko tie in Sema Imani Ghana Bryce Simmons or the tuja or Chonyama Bibre, but then we'll just read a bit of it. Near moving on to other important news and also air course right here on this particular platform. Into share the whole screens we saw and the other two screens so in a better. This is coming from Bryce Simmons or say Afisha pa manche Sammy Gyamfi and a GoldBod su manche Sammy Gyamfi or say you force me out of Bronya break. Anyway, all for Ghana. One, the IMF report is emphatic that there have been losses. They even detail which program generated which loss. Have you perchance read the report? I've attached it again. And Bryce Simmons party say IMF reports on the by a GoldBod under the leadership and the auspices of Sammy Gyamfi. It has made a loss. And we shouldn't downplay this too. The IMF say the losses arose from transactions with small and artisanal miners indoor gold. And IMF air party say one more mutunton gold in bits and pieces no omo and more causes losses no in terms of optical fees. 3. There is a law which has made you the GoldBod of Ghana. No. I said there is a law which has made you the GoldBod of Ghana. No. Only you are allowed to buy door gold from small scale artisanal miners in Ghana. Today you do that on behalf of the Bank of Ghana only because they have the cash. The only way losses can arise is the buying and selling size of transaction. And I also say, GoldBod nankasano 2 million Bank of Ghana the more say munto gold na mo fambre. That is it. But Esan say niema being kitin ekoso on the side no in terms of transactional fees niema and nunta na masa losses we ever. Yeah, we did this last 2 because of niema be brave. We have to move on to other matters or these 4, 5, and 6. In years and fees. Or say 4. You recall that you and I have been having this banter for months. You keep refusing to release information on your trades. Now the IMF has confirmed that you have confirmed what we've been saying for months. Into according to Bryce Simmons, no, Omedike who said GoldBod Sammy Gyamfi no or ye juma na or ye no enye. And he's been saying this. They are more pumping Ghana your forest to stabilize the seed. No, it is not good. They are more yet small scale mine to good to enrich our reserves and transcend it into dollars to pump into the system. No, that is not economics. And Bryce Simmons and Imani Ghana and other people have been talking about this for months. You can't ask Sammy Gyamfi about Betro, Akufo-Addo imperialists, the Baumia factors, not or church on some air touting the wings. But now IMF. In autonomous or perhaps a body it runs on its own. Okay, no one precious is announced to be in control. No, on one I didn't say be about to just say IMF didn't say IMF didn't say about GoldBod is running at a loss. Indeed, if IMF is saying it's not IMF on your MPP NDC ni na ono or your international known body or bank of war. Only one now work as a conference call. And that is exactly what Bryce Simmons is saying. I say 5. If we shouldn't trust the IMF on these losses, when they have an agreement with government to collect information directly from the government, then why should we trust anything else they say about the economy, including the good stuff? Should we discount the IMF's position that the economy is recovering too? And I'm more party, NDC 4B party, so when you know, IMF reports a vague, empty, she need and throw. Politically motivated. No parties are fine. What the other canning now? But more parties say IMF reports on if it's politically motivated and a idea enya. Or no Bryce Simmons so be our questions. Number 1, if you are saying this, does it mean say IMF for Becca say Mahama the intervention programs are all yen elboa Ghana no and also yenka say enya no kre. Or Becca said Ghana is now recovering from economic mess. And also a cre or bought a buying a basso for a year how it has been disciplined because of fiscal discipline and also a cre. So if you are saying that all the good things that IMF said about the government, your president and your ministries, no, and no the far and I said no the waka and a waka the bakwa mo ya enye and I must say no enya no cra. Does it mean say papa no can any now so enya no cra na? That is the question now. Bryce Simmons Abisa. 6. Also, you have the role audits. Also, you have the role of audits wrong, manche. It is not the duty of auditors to prepare the financial statement. It is the duty of management, or more strictly, the directors. If there have been losses disclosed to the IMF, it can only be because there are management accounts disclosing these or those losses. Sammy Gyamfi some of can say, oh, you be my auditor. Sammy Gyamfi to me my auditor be and shame, Debbie. Because as an institution, also what directors are, they will make sure that they are going through your books, they are scrutinizing your records, they are auditing everything you do to make sure that at the end of the day, they are because there might be something which might escape you. And according to Bryce Simmons, this is exactly what they've been saying for several months. Says Sammy Gyamfi, GoldBod, or Boganaka, he's running at a loss. The way he's doing things is not good. Okay, no, I bet typing near social media, Twitter, saying Akufo-Addo imperialist. And also, one of the things you also note here is the fact, say, this same GoldBod, and maybe a trim, no, that I remember, because some more pompis ka eshe Ghana, your forest near, how I, your foreign currency, this forest string to be quite to be changed to dollars to see this name and name. How I need this as kind of eshe forest to make sure that see the no be stable to the dollar, no, the same IMF was warning and say, and yet, and then. BOG one kasa records on their common IMF HS eka eba. And na obi etro say Sammy Gyamfi jail awaits you. Sammy Gyamfi jail awaits you. It is the same way na airco. Now, before I bet to us no, and before you bet the next issue, now I want to put this on the screens. I was telling you, say, on the report about say, $240 million losses no. GoldBod they making a bit my name be brave. Into share. Also, the IMF says $240 million was lost in 9 months. Here is what the money could actually do. Also that here's what money actually looks like on the ground. $240 million. We in a bit my number one. 70,000 plus teachers for a year. Also, the average degree holding teacher earns about 4,000 cedis a month. The law school have paid annual salaries of over 70,000 teachers. In this case, a bit meet over 70,000 teachers. Again, 85,000 plus nurses for a year. An average, also with an average diploma nurse earning 3,300 cedis a month, we could have employed over 85,000 nurses. This will have effectively cleared the backlog of unposted nurses twice over. It is at $240 million here. Okay. Nurses in bit meet 85,000. 1.1 million students loan allowances. The 2025 budget allocated 683 million for teacher and nursing trainee allowances. This $240 million loss is 5 times the entire national budget for trainee allowance. The teacher trainee allowance our government pay at 683 million cedis, not dollars, no. Says your party say $240 million, which will convert here, and then somewhere like 20 billion or so, no. See 20 billion cedis, no. Teacher training allowance is 683 million yen to me, no. Says Cano, I am Boka a GoldBod, no, and to beat me to home play 10 times. Again, I say 12 to 13. I'm taking it from the top to the down, from the left top to down. See, you follow me. Also, 12 to 13 district hospitals. Based on Agenda 111 cost, each hospital will cost around 16.8 million. We could have built over a dozen fully equipped hospitals. And here, party said, in Sema and GoldBod or losses, no. Hospitals and Kekasi, you see a bit missy based on Agenda 111. Almost 12 hospitals, a dozen. Also, has 40 modern secondary schools. 40 plus modern secondary schools. A standard E-block style school costs roughly $5 million. We lost enough to build one in each district in a region. And now pass out $240 million here. GoldBod. Elusi. Kebit me 40 plus modern secondary schools. But we've lost the money. Again, 2 private presidential class jets. I don't know why they added this. Omo Pacha said, while a custom Boeing is $300 million plus, high-end long-range jets like pre-owned Falcon 900 ES go for $10 million. We lost a whole fleet. And all parties and Ghana says, I lose it through GoldBod. Kebetim they taught a whole private jets and our 2 presidential jets because back we 300 million back we 10 anka. Kebetim to 24. Beneshe. 27 large-scale factories under the 1D, 1F, or one district, one factory initiative, 1D, 1F initiative. Medium to large-scale factories like a Kumfi juice factory often require 7 to 8 million initial financing. And you say, all of these things are across, you know. And you can see the C factories, and you the C factories in 27. Because a Kumfi factory now, it costs around $8 million to produce it. In the end, the mass now, and kabitimi ye be see factories in kwa ankasa $240 million losses and kabitimi see 27 a year. Your friend is a large scale factories. And also to say one new international airport terminal, the world class terminal 3 at KIA Kotoka International Airport, was funded the 120 million facility. We could have built nearly 2 of those. And if I say sa airport is here Kotoka International Airport, yeah, the $120 million when they see here and kabitimi edit 241 million. It's 2 airports. Two. But Sammy Gyamfi, man in gold, or no other romantic yaboka. So that is exactly reporter Eba. Most people are saying Sammy Gyamfi. If MPP comes back, Obeko jail. Don't take my word for it. Amount for air can. So let us know what you think in the comment section. What do you think about all of these things at air course? So boy, the boss Sammy Gyamfi said, "Wa Ghana GoldBod aboka because at the end of the day, you know, or no, Nyama no, yeah, no, and across losses. What do you think about this? Do you think the IMF reports, you know, wrong as some NDC4 speculating, and as I said, you idea as a country, you know, we should take a very serious look at. What do you think about all of this?